Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel here. Welcome back to Super Danganronpa another 2. When we left off. No, you want to do the intro then? All right. When we left off.
It's a partnership.
Partners?
Jesus, that's why I said it.
I know. We're off
Don't
to a
fucking ruin my joke.
We're off to a fun start today. When we left off, it's because Allie's in a bit of disarray. Because right now, some bad things are happening.
I also had caffeine. So.
You also had caffeine. That's got us ramped up right now. We've each had like 300 milligrams of caffeine before recording. So
yeah.
When we left off, Nikkei's in a bit of danger right now. Because after the perspective switches and whatnot, it was revealed that Sora was involved in things a little bit. Yuki did indeed stab Shinji in a bit of an altercation. And Sora, to try and protect Yuki, went ahead and added an extra wound onto Shinji to finish him off, but used Nikkei's unconscious hand instead.
Thinking that would get him to be the culprit.
And we can't confirm or deny it. It is in limbo right now. But we're trying to trace anything else to find a way to kind of narrow down what could be going on. And that's going to be the fire that happened there. Because someone's lying about starting the fire. Sora, now that we're back in Sora Land.
Sora Land!
Because we switched away for a bit.
Kingdom
We're back.
Hearts?
God damn it.
Sora Land?
Apparently, according to internal monologue, has no idea what the story of the fire is. So we're going to figure that for all of our favorite game, Logic Craft.
I hate that all of my favorites of this game are still alive somehow, and I don't trust it.
Well,
especially that one of them is on the chopping block. Yeah,
I lost mine pretty early on.
I know, because you know who my three favorites are, right? By now.
So I mean, it's Yoriko, Nikkei, and Mikado.
Yep, and they're all here. The gang's all here. And they better fucking stay here.
All right, for now we're going to solve the fire. So we're going to play Logic Craft. Once again, everyone's favorite. Love this ship. That's a complete lie. But I seem to be doing pretty good at it, apparently, so let's see if I can maintain that. The extra influence is going to help a little bit on that.
I honestly don't think I could rank them either.
Out.
Like, they're all, I kind of love them all pretty equally.
Oh, God.
But if I had to rank them,
Oh, that's
mean.
mean.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Oh, God.
Mikado's probably at the top of the top three.
That's the first time I've lost a life there.
No, I'm pretty sure it was one other time.
No, I've never had to restart. I've gotten close before.
Oh, damn.
Aside from, there was I don't count the red block because that was just mean.
Yeah.
I've forgotten I need to analyze the world a little bit to try and,
Yep.
Whoa, how the fuck? How did that, what the? The hitbox for this game is really weird. The ship is safer than the head. Ow, to speak of the devil. I don't know how you fall fast enough for that.
By going down quicker.
You can't. It's just a hold, and like when I hold a button is when it goes up and release it goes down at the same speed. There's no.
Well, not quicker, sooner.
What order did the prime three suspects of the case leave the room? Is that what they said?
What order did they leave the room? It was fuck.
I couldn't even process fast enough, but nope. Yep. So I've got to go to the bottom one.
I didn't get to. It wasn't because we got that wrong, everyone. It's because we didn't get to.
We were too busy in fit mode. But even then, it's been a while. Thanks, game. I despise that.
It was what order did they leave the room? It's so hard for because I'm a slow reader.
There was a lot going on there to process at once.
Okay, who? Because the first one to leave was Yuki.
Ow. Well, we know the answer is the bottom one now, so.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my God.
I was trying to actually use my brain.
Oh God.
It was Yuki, and then Sora, and then Nikkei. That's what it was. Yuki, Sora, Nikkei, yep.
All right. We can do it. All right. We made it.
See, when I have time to think about it, it's easy. But I guess that's the whole point. It's like, dude, you can't have people who have ADHD expect to play this and be able to do that immediately.
Exactly. Oh God. Ow. Come on.
And you can't tell me the majority of any kind of Danganronpa fan base is not neurodivergent in some way.
You right. You right. You have to be to enjoy these. What?
Damn.
Whoa.
That is true with like to be.
Oh my god, this is
Oh
fucking. This is a tough one. They're getting harder and harder as the
Hey,
game's
it's almost
going
like you
on,
probably
but
should have moved your head away from the blocks.
you would die in 5 seconds playing this game.
Yeah, but I'm not you.
Just saying.
You're really good with geometry dash and stuff like that, and I'm not.
I wish this was Geometry Dash. This is worse than that.
Therefore, you should be good at this game.
This is atrocious. I'm just gonna say it. This should have been cut on the floor.
Do you think this was play tested?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it was. It's just,
Wow.
it's just not. All right, we're locked in.
Protect thine head. Who was left inside the power room after Nikkei Yomiuri left? Well, that was Shinji.
So did Shinji start the fire? Did he decide to kill himself so that no one
would get executed?
Because
Yo.
everyone like fighting over trying to do things. Did he
Wait.
just do it so that
And he's a firefighter. He would know how to start a fire.
Yeah. Oh god.
That'd be ironic as hell.
Oh god.
Did he
There's
start
no
a
way to say
fire
this.
while still bleeding from his neck? That's
Ow.
crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. It was right though, right? Or did
Huh?
we not know
No,
yet?
Shinji was right.
Okay.
Shinji was the correct answer.
Jesus Christ. You can do it. I believe in you.
Thank you. Oh, good Christ.
See, it's fine apparently if the ship touches it, but if your head touches it, that's bad.
It's a weird hitbox.
Like the little flames of the ship can touch it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can skid along the bottom there, but if your head hits a block, you're fucked.
I don't know how I did that without getting touched. All right.
Don't question it. If the fire caught on Shinji was dead, what are the possible explanations? Just from the aftermath, the Shinji was still alive.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that thought process. Shinji was still alive.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. All right. We did it. We're getting somewhere.
Prime 3 suspect, the Yuki. Yep.
So that means
Complete.
we've got a classic here.
Mm-hmm. God.
All right. We did.
75 out of 100.
It's fine. We lived, so we take those.
That's still a C. It's a passing grade.
Yeah. All right.
C's get degrees. Wait, Nikkei, so when you left the power room, the fire wasn't there, right?
Just how many times do I have to repeat myself? Yes, there was no fire. I thought it was some malfunctioning from the damaged machines that caused the fire.
That means if someone did cause a fire, then it would be after Nikkei left the power room.
Does that mean someone else entered the power room once Nikkei left?
That's impossible. Everyone, excluding Sora, Yuki, and Nikkei, all have sound alibis. Then we're back to deciding between Sora, Yuki, and Nikkei again.
We told you we don't know.
But that doesn't make sense. There's no one else that could have caused the fire.
Certainly wasn't you, weakling.
It's exactly as Iroha said. There is no one among us here right now that could have caused that fire.
What are you trying to suggest, Sora?
I'm saying I might have an idea on who actually caused that fire. Let me cut straight to the chase. We don't need to consider the possibility of someone else entering the power room after Nikkei left, because there was one other person in the power room, and that's Shinji.
What?
Sora, what do you mean? Shinji was dead at that point. But what if he wasn't? If he was still alive, and if he had caused that fire, then everything we set up until this point makes sense.
Sora, are you hearing yourself? Didn't you say it yourself that you delivered the finishing blow to Shinji? The last person I expected to say that. Yeah, not to mention it was his second fatal blow that he received in the same spot, mind you. How can anyone be alive from getting stabbed and cut in the throat? You can.
Oh.
What? Normally anyone would die, but there are cases where someone suffers that and still survives for more than 30 minutes. Trust me on this.
Oh, because of Haru, right?
Well, no, it was,
Who was it?
Kizuna. That was her name, right? The cheerleader?
Yeah.
She kept going on way too long.
That's true. Because I just thought of, because Haru, you know.
He didn't last long.
Because he lost his hand, but was still able to do everything while he was bleeding out.
Yeah.
There was multiple cases that this...
Yeah.
What is it with you, Mr. Nobody? And you sound like you actually saw someone pulling that off.
Well,
I think it's the whole horror thing. How he was trying to prevent Satsuki from...
Yeah.
You know, it's
could
like
be.
this all over again. Are you all right, Teria?
And if you want to talk about a moment of self-sacrifice, then we have it now under Shinji.
Yeah.
If he did this to himself,
That's what I was...
it keeps the parallel of cases 1 through 4 maintaining
That's
between the last
That's
game.
what I was referring to, yes.
Let's just go ahead and return to the topic at hand. Shut the fuck up, guy. You're next to me, so I'm gonna elbow you all day long.
Oh my god.
So are you saying that Shinji was still alive after all that? That makes no sense. Show me anyone who can stay alive for 1 minute with a bloody, torn apart neck.
Even I think I'm going a bit too far. After all, I'm the one who actually cut the throat using Nikkei's hands. Yeah, obviously. Kind of funny that the one who actually did it would suggest such a thing. Oh, shut up.
See, even you're not sure of the whole thing, and whether Shinji caused the fire or not, he's dead now. Why should we care what a dead person did before they passed away? We need to decide the culprit among the living right now.
Are you not thinking it?
Wait, reporter, what did you just say? What? I was just saying that we should be talking about something else. Not that. What, the part about the culprit being one of us? Yeah, you said the culprit was among the living, huh? Let's break that thought and think of it this way. Do you have to be alive to become a culprit?
No. What? What does that mean?
Shut up. If Shinji Kasai caused the fire, the only ones who are in the power room, the alibis. Got it. We didn't even need to discuss Nikkei Yomiura's hand being the weapon after all. Neither of you are the culprit. Then who are you saying the culprit is? Yuki?
Yep.
Not him either. Well, technically speaking, there is no murderer in this case.
But what?
Shobai, you aren't thinking what I'm thinking, are you? Yep. Shinji Kasai was killed by none other
Kasai.
than by Shinji Kasai himself. In other words, it was a suicide.
What?
Jeez, you trying to blow out our ears? Fucking worthless. Fucking can't even call you a menace.
God. Wait, what? So it was a suicide? What do you mean? But a suicide isn't a murder. Does that mean this class trial is canceled?
No, a suicide is still taking someone's life, so it doesn't go against the killing someone part of the rules. You gotta be kidding me, Shoba. Are you crazy or something? How can you go from saying that Shinji caused the fire to saying he killed himself? And why the hell would he do something like that anyways? Like I even care about why the beef brain committed suicide. I just came up with it based on the evidence. Evidence? So you're saying there's evidence that Big Bro killed himself? Of course there's any evidence like that. This isn't a problem of whether or not you have evidence. Sorry, you said you killed Shinji using my hands. Then Shinji was obviously dead from that point onward, right?
This is why the cause of death was not listed on the file. Because it would have immediately, like, brought us straight to this point.
Yeah. I'm very, very intrigued, though, by Nikkei right now.
Yeah.
He is outright refusing the possibility that Shinji could have killed himself, which, I mean, I guess he thinks the answer is wrong? But then that would lead to belief that he's could
also
be
probably
the culprit?
wondering why the traitor who attacked him would sacrifice himself.
Yeah.
Also, if Evan, if Nikkei was the culprit, why would he be denying a way out?
Well, no, that's the point. Like,
What?
His thought process is weird to me here, because if you're the culprit, then you want to have someone else be the fall guy, because that's how you escape.
Yeah, so if they were to vote Shinji as suicide, he would get off scot-free.
Yeah, so the point is that he should be accepting it, but he's not. You see what I mean?
What?
Nikkei in this situation should be accepting anyone else other than him as being the culprit, because that's how he wins. If he was to be, being blamed as, if he's being pinned as, like, you're the murder weapon, so you're the one who's going to go down for this, he should be accepting that Shinji would kill himself if there's any other culprit.
But then why...
Like I'm saying, his reaction is very interesting to me because it doesn't make sense.
But if he was the killer, he wouldn't be saying, nah, that he died because Sora used my hand to do it.
I feel like we're on the same wavelength, but for some reason it's not. Like, yeah, he should be on that train of thought, but he's not.
No, he just said that.
Not.
Shinji committing suicide. Something did feel strange about this case while we were talking about the fire. And even I didn't think that far. But Shobai must have realized something. We should talk about this more. Oh boy.
I know how non-stop debate works. All right. What we got here? Could it be the bruises on the body or anything like that? Shinji Kasai killed himself. Impossible. He must have died from getting his throat cut. But if we assume that, then there's no other explanation for the fire. As long as the theory position plausible deniability towards the fire, Shinji Kasai being still alive and causing the fire is the most logical explanation. Maybe it's the bruises on the body. I don't know.
Wait, even if Shinji was alive, I don't get how he can get from there to Shinji suddenly committing suicide.
I mean, Shinji killing himself after trying to attack us doesn't make sense in the first place. It's not like we have proof of it anyways.
Oh. That is indeed true, but then we're left with too many contradictions.
We haven't really used the bruises on the body yet, but it would show
I think that would be to Nikkei's thing at the end there.
Because it shows that he was still active, because there should be no reason for the bruises if he only got stabbed, but...
Shobai heard my remarks about the possibility of a suicide. He must know something, because he found those when we were him. Then there must be traces of a suicide somewhere. I just got to find it. Yeah, it's like towards the end.
Oh, wrong button. Bam, 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 bam.
Unless you want to double check it again.
I mean, if we have...
There it is.
I have to get the specific things.
Okay,
there we go.
Yep.
All right. Forgot that you have to line it up really weird.
Poggers!
Even if you're in the middle of it, it's a little bit off to the game.
Yeah.
All right.
You missed.
Fine, and I missed. All right, save. Oh, Shinji.
Yeah. Nikkei, if you want evidence, then I've got some. Shinji's body actually had a lot more wounds than just the ones on his neck. Ones other than the ones on his neck? Those were from the fire, right? No, that's what I thought earlier. But there were a lot of scratches on his body.
Well, color me impressed. I think that someone other than me would notice those amongst all the burn marks. How'd you get those truth bullets, huh? The fuck is it? Scratches? There were scratches?
When I cut Shinji's throat, there were no wounds other than the ones on his neck. I'm asking just to be sure, Nikkei. Did you make those?
Of course not. Considering he was still alive, if I did that, then that would be...
He would have most likely become the culprit.
Correct, the last person to harm the victim becomes the culprit. You haven't forgotten that, have you? Wait, so is that it? Even after getting fatal injuries by me and Sora, Big Bro was still alive. Then he hurt himself, so by those rules, he becomes the culprit? That doesn't feel right, though. People usually don't die from those scratches. Even if you create those wounds yourself, they aren't critical enough to kill you. So his death would have come from his neck wound anyways. God. Easy there. Recall that the Monochrome file didn't report the cause of death in this case. Whether or not the cause of death is recorded on the Monochrome file is in itself a very important clue. Just like the time of death last trial. If this case ended with the albino girl cutting his throat, then there would be no reason to hide the cause of death. But the cause of death was missing! So that means there was a need to hide it in accordance with the culprit's intent.
But as Nikkei said, saying that the cause of death was those scratches does sound a bit off.
No, the cause of death would have been from suffocation for inhaling too much carbon monoxide caused by the fire.
Caused by the fire? Well, I guess that's what we thought when we first found the body. I thought he was burned, not suffocated to death.
If he was burned to death, there should have been more time till the body discovery announcement.
Damn.
Simply put, it takes too long for a human being to burn to death. Ask me how I know.
God.
Correct! It's common knowledge that a human dies more easily from suffocation than from incineration in a fire.
Which is why being burned alive is the most painful way to die, apparently.
I can guarantee that is the truth, as the Flame Wizard myself.
Flame Wizard.
You shut up. Normally you would be able to see distinct marks on the face if someone died from inhaling excess carbon monoxide. but he was burned to the point where the face was unrecognizable, so we aren't 100% sure. Then how can you be so sure that he died from suffocation? Because that is the only way. The only way he could have ended his life as fast as possible. Probably first tried hurting himself by crashing his body into stuff, but he soon knew that wasn't going to cut it. Call it luck or whatever, but he had actually caused a fire doing so. So then he probably decided to end himself that way. There is proof to suggest this happened. Actually, it was all over the power room.
Proof that Shinji tried to hurt himself. There
All
was
the glass
blood
in-
everywhere.
Yeah.
As Shobai said, there were traces of it inside the power room. But it could be shards of glass?
Because I was thinking that, but
we used that already. Oh,
a large amount of blood on the rubble.
that's right.
So,
Okay. I was like, where's the blood? But then there it is. Considering the relation between the fire and the scratches, Shinji must have bashed his body against the power room's machines to hurt himself. Most of the machines inside the power room were badly damaged. Not to mention there being traces of blood on them. If someone the size of Shinji crashed into those machines with full force, I assume it would be enough to break them and cause a fire. Hold on, now we're getting evidence left and right here. To be honest, I was half sure at first, but now it really feels like Shinji was alive at that point.
I see. Sora, Yuki, and Nikke said they didn't know about the fire. And all the others have alibis, so they didn't even enter the power room in the first place. But if Shinji was still alive, and did some act to end his own life, all of this makes sense. What a remarkable conclusion that explains everything! Even someone as brain dead as Iroha could understand this.
Don't call me brain dead!
We're gonna have a talk later, you and me. In a sense, the trial only took longer because the three of you were stubborn and kept saying your own thing. I should have interfered from the start. Wasted so much time.
I guess even Yuki and I weren't rational enough to check if Shinji was actually dead or not. That was why we never even thought about Shinji being alive and soon killing himself. No way! So it was just Shinji's suicide all along? There are still some things I don't get, but if Shinji really did take his own life, then Sora and Nikke both aren't culprits. Nobody here has to die. Monochrome, if the culprit's dead, then nobody has to die, right?
Well, if the culprit really did kill himself, then yes. I'm not into pulling apart dead bodies or that kind of stuff.
Okay, good. You heard him, Sora. I don't know why you did such a thing, but you...
I'm not like my weird uncle, so... That doesn't mean I'm going to forgive her. Do you realize what kind of despicable act you've done?
Yeah, that's real fucked.
If we do both survive from this, I'm not going to go over this matter that easily.
I'm sorry. Of course, I'll pay my price. I'll do anything you want. Not really the happy closure I wanted, but it's over, right? And let's vote for the...
Wait. Big Bro killed himself? Sure, we might have evidence.
He's gonna be like, why?
But why? He tried to kill me and attack Nikke. Why would someone like that suddenly decide to kill himself?
Growing a conscience.
He basically threatened 2 lives and then saved 3 lives. I just don't understand.
That's not the issue here. The issue is getting the culprit right.
No, this is a class trial. This is an important matter, no doubt. If there's a reason for doubt, then we should discuss about it.
It's just like Ace Attorney. After you figure out everything with evidence, it always comes down to Edgeworth asking, what's the motive then?
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck, we gotta figure
I mean,
that out.
don't you guys feel it's weird? Why do you suddenly have to take his own life? What if we were missing something?
This is gonna fuck up Yuki really bad if this is, the self-sacrifice thing.
Yeah?
He's gonna be like, I tried to kill him, but he lived and then sacrificed himself so I wouldn't die? Big bro, no!
But he didn't even have to do that because at that point, Sora and Shinji did everything. Or Sora and Nikke were involved afterwards.
I know,
so it
but
wasn't even for Yuki,
there's always a
necessarily.
possibility in a class trial for things to go wrong in which everyone could die, so... Looking at the evidence, Shinji must have killed himself, that's for sure. By ending the class trial right here and now, all 3 of us would survive. We've been through a lot, but that would be the best outcome we could get results-wise. But should we be fine with it? Yuki has a point. With Shobai's help and a bit of reasoning, we were able to deduce that Shinji took his own life. But we've only reached the conclusion. We still don't know the whole story. Did Shinji really take his own life? If he did, then for what reason? Why isn't anyone speaking? Does anyone know why Shinji committed suicide?
Or wait, I'm trying to remember here, because he lost the gun in the fight with Nikke, right? Because I'm actually trying to figure out why not use that instead, because it does create a bit of a weird... Because he was the one holding the gun that we took off of Otori.
Unless this whole time, like I theorized...
Well, I mean, with everyone having held it, I think they'd realize if it's a loaded gun or not.
Listen, I don't know. There are some dumb people out there, okay? Shobai, you know something, right?
Dude, can you solve anything by yourselves, you incompetent idiots? You think I'm one of those futuristic cat-like robots that grants wishes or something?
Oh my god.
You only have to know all that to deduce that this case was caused by Shinji Kasai committing suicide.
Did he just make the reference? I think he did.
I don't know if I fully understand it, but...
I think he might have made a Madoka Magica reference just there, but...
Every alibi fit. The plot was well scripted, and the case is sealed. Don't you get it? All's well that ends well. Who gives a shit about why he killed himself? So you all should vote and get the hell out of here. I have shit I need to do. I'm on a time crunch to throw myself off a balcony, everybody.
Every alibi fit. The plot being scripted? Wait, something's up. Oh!
No, don't say that. Sora, I see that you're pondering something. You see I've been wondering about something as well. Don't you hate it when you know something's up, but you don't know what that is? How about we share about just what has been bugging us?
Oh boy. Logic refresh.
What is this one again?
I'm sure once we start it, you'll know.
The words thing. Okay, I'm just gonna bash through this. Okay.
Evan, once you see it, you'll know what it is.
I'm fine. Huh.
What you doing,
so
buddy?
So this was planned ahead of time.
I thought about this and don't think that for no reason Shinji would kill himself. Shinji suddenly decided to kill himself, and something must have happened to him in the power room. With this in mind, explain what Shinji did. After all, this case was the work of 5 different people. Perhaps it was the
burnt
don't you think
gun.
so too,
That
Sora?
is from the burnt stun gun has not been used for anything yet. What exactly am I trying to go against? Let me try the burnt stun gun. It has not been touched, so
yeah.
Okay. Because I couldn't read what he was saying. I just got to lock in and look for bullets. All right.
Also, where did that stun gun come from?
Yeah, it was mentioned that someone must have brought it in from outside because it could not have been possible otherwise. What if Shobai actually did this?
Oh my god.
Or he told him to do this or something like that. Because Shobai was the only one that was free for a while that could have exited and entered as he went free.
Yeah, we don't really know where...
We don't actually have his... We just assume he stayed up there in the fucking room, but...
That reminds me, didn't Yuki say that he was kidnapped by someone? Does anyone know who that someone could be? What are you talking about, Sora? What does that have to do with the reason Shinji killed himself? There was a burnt stun gun lying around on the crime scene. You told me that you blacked out suddenly, right, Yuki? Perhaps he was attacked by someone using that stun gun.
A stun gun, huh? I think I did feel a jolt or something like that. But why bring that up?
Don't you feel like something's off? If Shinji really is the culprit and he took his own life, why was Yuki kidnapped and by whom?
Huh? Even I didn't think that one through. I guess I was too focused on the culprit's identity. Well, it's Shinji, obviously. According to our line of reasoning, the only one to have hostile intent against our group was Shinji.
You said that when you called Shinji over to the power room, you found Yuki there, right? If Shinji was the one who ambushed Yuki, then it would have been before he met up with Nikke. Don't you think it's a bit weird? Why would you kidnap someone only to meet up with someone else right after? It is a bit weird, I guess. I don't know. No offense, but he might have just been, a bit crazy in the head. If we're going by Nikke's words, and Shinji was helping Void behind our backs and even tried to kill Yuki and Nikke. Even if he did take his own life, maybe he was just one of those people who put up a front around us, but was acting crazy behind our backs.
I see that Shinji's image has fallen way off a cliff.
I'm just saying this under the assumption that Shinji was behind all this. I didn't intend to mock the dead, even if they were the bad guy. Going by Nikkei's words? Wait.
What? What about it? Sora?
Nikkei, there's one thing I need to clear up with you. When you gathered us in that meeting room to tell us that Shinji might be the traitor...
Yeah, what about it?
I don't like where this is going. Where were you and what were you doing after that meeting? Sora, what's the matter? Yoriko, please don't interrupt us for a moment. This is a very important matter we're dealing with.
The adults are talking. What do you mean? I went straight to talk with Shinji.
After calling him out to the power room?
Yeah?
But why the power room? Why call Shinji over to such a creepy, dark place?
As I mentioned before, even I didn't know well enough about the identity of the person working for Void. I just didn't want unwanted people from entering or hearing our business, that's all.
I found that a bit suspicious, Nikkei. If you really did believe that Shinji was the traitor, shouldn't you have acted with a bit more caution?
What are you trying to pull here? You better have a good reason for picking apart everything I say.
I mean, doesn't everyone agree on this? If Shinji really was a dangerous threat, then Nikkei basically walked straight into the tiger's den alone, willingly. Come to think of it, you're you're right. Why didn't I notice that? Hey, Nikkei, why would you do something so risky?
Did he, after the meeting, knowing that Yuki would be
Tase Yuki
on edge, tase Yuki and put him down there so he would hear the conversation and hope that he would then murder Shinji, and he tried to orchestrate a whole thing like that? And I think with the intent being to break the game on Mikado. Because his whole thing is to try and not allow things to play out as they did before, I would assume. He wants to break the plan from happening to fuck up, you know, the overall Void thing.
Yeah.
So by tearing all of that apart and maybe trying to even get Yuki removed from the game if he is involved in a way where, you know, think of the whole Utsuro thing, then,
yeah,
you know, he may have been having the intent to instigate a murder to fuck everything up, but it's gone completely against what he wanted, maybe.
I also think that maybe this was like the only way for him to get Yuki to see who Shinji truly is and to get him out of denial as well.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I'm not thinking that Positano, I'm sorry, but...
No, even if he did set up the murder, I don't care as long as he doesn't die.
Anyways, isn't it obvious? He's the mastermind behind this case, that's why.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
What?
Wait, Shoba, I thought you said you wouldn't interfere with this matter. You know what's the most annoying thing about this trial? I can't end it on my own and have to wait for you idiots. If you idiots aren't satisfied with just the culprit's identity and want to know the whole picture, then I figured I should just join and get this over with quickly. I've got shit to do!
Wait, Sora, so are you agreeing with Shobai that Nikkei was the mastermind of this case? I'd say it's still based on instinct. But considering Shobai's on my side, there seems to be some logical ground behind all this.
Of course there is. I'm genuinely surprised that you fools haven't realized it yet.
Wait, you should have told us sooner if you'd realized the truth.
What for? Why the hell do I have to care about what Nikkei Yomiuri schemed under your noses? All we gotta do is vote Shinji Kasai, and bam, the trial would have been over. This is like a bonus stage, a complete waste of time that doesn't contribute anything to my progress.
But you're still going to help us, right?
If you vote, please. Help? Yeah, that might be the word for it. Honestly, you don't even have to think too deep about this. The one who kidnapped Yuki Maeda, the one who framed Shinji Kasai, it was all done by that reporter over there.
Framed?
Wait, what does that mean? Nika, you're not going to say all this stuff you told me was just a lie, are you? I did all that because I believed in your words.
Teria? Did all what?
If there was any ill intent in all this, I will never forgive you. Answer me, Nikkei.
What? What are they even talking about? Nikkei?
You all got some fucked up sense of humor. Me? The mastermind of this case? I'm a victim here, for crying out loud. You little Look, I'm trying my best out here, trying to fuck over Mikado. And you won't believe me? The hell? Answer the question, Nikkei. Were you the one who ambushed me? And what do you mean framing Big Bro? Tell us the truth. He's trying to frame him to be the mastermind, or to be a traitor. Let's not do this, guys. We could have all taken the easy way out. As if I haven't got enough shit to deal with. If you guys don't believe me, then I can't trust you back.
Nikkei, I know that I should be ripped to shreds for what I did to you. And we're even going as far as to suspect you. I imagine that you're angry and upset. You have every right to be. But that is exactly why you need to sincerely answer us. If you are truly innocent, then I might have sinned again against you. But even so, this is something we can't look over.
Shut up. You think of any right to suspect me, you dirty rat? Girl's not worthy, huh? Then how about I take over, little newsie?
Oh my god.
The fact that the stun gun found on the crime scene was burnt means that it was there before the fire had happened. Thus, the person who had the stun gun has to have visited the power room before the crime had happened.
That would be Sora, Yuki, and Nikkei, right?
Correct. The stun gun was probably used immediately after the meeting. Hey, fact check this for me. You said you were attacked shortly after leaving the meeting room? Yup. Gotta be kidding me. Sora and Yuki were there in the break room as well. And Sora also went to the power room, so shouldn't she be a suspect as well?
No, Sora has an alibi. She talked with me on the top floor after leaving the meeting room. You remember that, don't you, Sora?
Before you fell into the back rooms.
Huh? You met up with me, remember? We're talking about your alibi here. I mean, I still don't get the stuff you did this case, but whatever happened, happened. Right now, you should focus on the trial. Oh, yes, she's right. I had a conversation with her shortly after leaving the meeting room. Oh, Sora, there you are. You alone?
Maybe. Yeah, excluding Yuki Maeda himself, Albino Girl has an alibi. So by process of elimination, the only person capable of using that stun gun on Yuki Maeda is Newsy. That may be true if we look at her alibis, but Sora's in a much more suspicious position if we look at the bigger picture. She used some witchcraft to go through the floor and ended up below the power room. How do you explain that?
Well,
she might have used some other trick to kidnap Yuki and brought him to the power room. That is a much more plausible explanation, I'd say. Well, Sora tried disproving that.
I can't tell you the exact details about what happened then. But how I fell from the top floor and ended up there has nothing to do with the case. Please trust me on this.
See, she's hiding something. And trust? Well, that's fucking hilarious. You think we cared about trust when we sent Hajime, Emma, and the twins to hell? This bitch dirtied my hands just because she was too scared to take the shot herself. And you guys say you can't trust me, but you believe her? Spreading fake news isn't even inside the... Let me try that. Spreading fake news even inside the trial, huh? Hey, Newsy, shut the fuck up. They all got alibis. Maybe you should stop worrying about your hands being dirty and worry about your ears. Normie Boy got kidnapped after leaving the break room. That's crazy.
Oh, Normie Boy is crazy.
How the hell can Albino Girl achieve that while talking with the hostess? But that doesn't prove that I had the stun gun. Are you suspecting me just based on process of elimination? Of course, that's not all there is to it. You said you got attacked by Shinji Kasai in the power room. Now that's comedy if I've ever seen it.
But Shobai, even Sora and Yuki stated that Nikkei was unconscious. And Sora even went as far as to use Nikkei's hands. He would have realized that what was going on if he was just pretending.
Who said he was pretending? Of course he was out cold for real. Then why?
He actually fainted for real? Wait, I got it.
Yep. If he was actually carrying the stun gun, he would have been able to use that on himself, too. Knock himself out.
What?
You say I used the stun gun on myself? You're one to talk about fake news. We got a newbie fantasy writer here.
Oh my god.
Fake? Then why don't you explain what happened? What did Shinji Kasai use to knock you out? I don't know. He just kind of tackled me suddenly. If he got knocked out from getting tackled, it was either because the impulse you received was massive or he hit your vital point. That kind of injury is sure to leave a mark somewhere on your body. So come here and get naked. Don't worry, I'll be jealous.
Oh my god. Nikkei did look somewhat awkward now that I think about it. Amidst all the debris and chaos in that crime scene, he looked unusually unharmed lying down.
You're right. I only caught a glimpse, but there was no sign of injury or struggle on Nikkei.
He didn't think that far ahead.
Nope.
Hold on. That means when he said that it all started when Shinji attacked him, this brat lied about everything from the start?
That's not all. Shinji Kasai didn't attack Nikkei Yomiuri. That means he didn't have any reason to.
No reason to attack, so that implies...
Boy, that's a hell of a frame job. To essentially You know, just be like, Yuki saw that I was attacked by someone, and it's like, oh, we went crazy when Shinji was never, there was probably never a sixth traitor in the first place of anything. Just a story Nikke told so that Yuki would be down there, wake up, and see that Nikke was attacked with Shinji standing over him and be like, what happened, and make him go crazy.
And, yeah, because, like, Nikke knew, thanks to Iroha, like, coming to vent to him, basically, that he really wanted her to be the next culprit. So he's like, you know what? Just to fuck with Mikado, why don't I set up someone else to be the culprit before Iroha tries to do something?
Yeah.
So, I mean... I'm not...
It was all a lie? You talk about a traitor, Big Bro being suspicious. Everything.
My son is so smart. I'm getting flashbacks to you with Kokichi.
Oh, man. I told you the news he framed Shinji Kasai. I don't know his objective, but his goal was probably to cause a fire between Yuki Maeda and Shinji Kasai from the start.
Nikke Yomiuri, you little...
Nihi? Idiots.
What?
I don't know about a single thing you're talking about. Don't play dumb, you little bastard. Don't know, don't care. You got any proof? And I'm not talking about some loose conviction you've got against me. If you haven't got proof, you can always fabricate the truth. That's how it works with a scoop. You can create the most horrifying rumors about the kindest people. You can make political giants fight each other with a simple lie. That's how easy it is, man.
Oh, he's
Nikke.
laughing.
So those are the renowned articles that you've been putting up? So what? If you've got nothing to back up your words, every lie has the potential to become the absolute truth. That's how society works.
Unfortunately, that is true.
So let me see some evidence that I caused everything, damn it.
Is this really Nikke? Is this the Nikke we knew all along? He was a void, but he put his trust on us by betraying the voids. And I've done something horrible to him. Perhaps I don't have the right to condemn him. But even so, he must...
I think there'd be something that'd be really interesting to do here, writing-wise. And the way that it would come down to it would be about playing with the power of heavenly luck, and with Yuki being in the mindset that he's in. If Yuki is tied to divine luck, like if it's not Sora and Yuki's the one that's tied to it.
There is no question that he hates Mikado.
Yeah, but like what I was thinking here is that, like, let's say that we've gone through all this logic and that, you know, like Shinji tried to kill himself. But what if Yuki's hatred upon what Nikke did of fabricating the Shinji traitor plotline, if Yuki being tilted was like, how fucking dare you? The only thing I can ask, I want you to fucking die. If only we could punish you instead. And it's like, well, actually, it turns out that the fatal wound was caused by the stab that Sora did. So Nikke is the culprit. He's gonna be killed now.
Well,
because heavenly luck played such a part that it changed the result of what actually was to be.
I don't think that's the case.
I'm saying it's probably not, but that'd be so fucking cool to play with.
No, it wouldn't.
I wonder why you're saying that. Alright.
Terminate talk shooting now.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah. The crossbow.
No, it's this
one.
one.
It's this. Hermes?
That's crazy. I mean, he is the... Oh, there's a lot of...
This is another reason for me to love him. Oh my god, the Caduceus staff has a camera on it.
It does. Shit, reload. That's a 3-fer. Alright. I think the purple is 4, which is crazy. This is a lot harder if you don't have the ammo thing. Oh god. Probably not going to get there, but yeah. Okay, doing pretty decently. Oh. Reload. Come on now. You little rat. Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting that those are 4.
I didn't know that Nikke was such a fan of Epic the Musical.
Oh, my God. Don't you like this, that? Fucking... Come on, things. It's taking a while before he's taking full damage. Okay, there we go. All right.
Oh. Yeah, the blue
Reload.
takes 3, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then the pink takes 4.
Yeah.
Goes pink, blue, green, orange.
Yeah.
Shit.
So far, so good.
Yep. This one's easier than the first pattern was, really.
Yeah, the whole, you know, messenger god.
Yeah. Oh, over there. Oh,
Hermes is also the god of thieves.
take away your staff. Oh, that blue only took 2. That was weird. Must have been misattributing. Reload! Alright, we're getting close. There we go. Reload. Hello, give me words to defeat him with.
That's crazy.
Reload.
One of my favorite characters, dressed as my favorite Greek god.
That's crazy.
What are the odds of that shit?
That is insanely true.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Of
that's wild.
Everything they could have had him dressed as in the world.
Yeah, get ready to help me with the whole words thing. Because
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
even figure out what we're fighting against him with right now. Mm-hmm. What is this proof that he did this?
Missing the gun.
The missing.
Oh, the missing gun.
Gun. Yeah, because the gun, like I said, the gun's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Why does it always have to get rid of everyone's clothes at the end?
It's a classic. It's a staple.
I know, but why is what I said.
Well, I mean, you gotta ask a much older mind about that one.
Yeah. Hey, Kodaka.
What the fuck?
Why? What is the reasoning?
Mhm.
I mean, I get the whole, you know, being literally exposed, but like...
Yeah.
Okay. I just had a thought. If Shinji really did intend on attacking Nikkei or Yuki, wouldn't he have used his gun? The gun?
You're right. I completely forgot that we gave Big Bro a gun.
And we all even agreed on it. Correct. If he really was a threat to us, we basically had armed our worst enemy. But why did you bring that up? Think about it. If what Nikkei says is true and Shinji was the traitor, why didn't he use the gun to attack Nikkei?
I see. He had a gun, the most horrifying weapon in human history.
It truly is.
Yeah, he used his body to attack Nikkei. Quite strange indeed. Are you guys stupid? If he shot me, I would have I would have immediately died. Then everyone would know who the killer was. You think you'd shoot if you knew you were going to die from it as well? Shinji isn't stupid. Wait, he was stupid, but he wasn't that dumb. Hey, Albino, step aside. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh my god.
Nikki Omiuri, you know very well that there was no gun on Shinji Kasai's corpse. It's very unlikely that he left something as important as a gun lying around, which means that someone must have stolen it from him. And by someone, you mean... Of course it's Newsy. Einstein, search his body right now. There's a gun hidden somewhere.
Remember how I just said that Hermes is also the god of thieves?
Hold on a moment. We're still not quite sure if he really was carrying the gun on him at all times. Maybe he could have hidden it somewhere else. A gun, of all things? Alright then. Group thinking time. Suppose you just got a gun. Would you carry it around at all times, or would you hide it someplace secret?
Well, it'd be a huge problem if someone steals it or somehow I lose it. Oh, that's right. It's hypothetical.
Yeah.
So I'll probably carry it around with me.
Nika, come here for a sec. Let me check your body.
Oh my god.
No, you can't.
Uh-oh.
You're a loser. Loser, you're a loser. That's what you get for betraying me, loser.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? I can't.
Nikkei, you really are the...
Whips it out. Everyone fucking stand still. Points it at Mikado.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You're right.
Who? Wait, he
I stole the gun from Shinji. And I am the mastermind who plotted this case.
I am the mastermind.
God damn it.
So it was you.
So what? What difference does that make? I'm not the culprit.
What?
Well, you gotta admit, you did get things right. I was the last one to leave the power room, but when I came back to the crime scene after hearing the body discovery announcement, there was some things I didn't get. I didn't consider the possibility of Sora interfering with the plan. I just thought it was some other third party. But now I see that it was actually Shinji taking his own life.
So by those words, are you confirming that all of it was a lie? That there was someone helping the Voids and Shinji was that person?
No, I think he was lying way before that. I always thought he acted a bit suspicious. Ever since you bowed down to us.
That long ago? You don't say he even lied about betraying the Voids?
Didn't I warn you? We Voids are full of liars! Hey, don't assume that I lied about everything. Part of wanting to kill Mikado was true. That's just that I couldn't tell you every detail about it. All of this was part of a plan to kill Mikado Sonoji. So you just had to if you just stayed down without doing anything stupid, the plan would have worked.
I did something stupid? The plan? What plan?
It'll take forever to explain everything, so I just tell you the basic gist. I wanted to make Yuki Maeda the Blackened. That was my ultimate goal in this case. What?
Make Yuki the killer. But why? How does that benefit you in any way? Oh, I get it.
You probably shouldn't say that.
What? Iroha, what did you get? What? Oh, I mean, I don't get it.
I am left with a bunch of idiots. I truly am. How the fuck are you the ones that I have left?
Oh my god.
How did this happen to me? I hate everything. You know what, Teria? I was wrong about you. Come join my side. I'm willing at this point, please.
Oh my god.
You're probably the best. I saw that madness in your eyes. I see what you're capable of.
Oh my god.
Join me. Now that we got the guy, you can finally ask him the question in this trial.
Ask what question?
What do you mean, what question? The reason we've been dragging this trial is because you wanted to know why Shinji Kasai killed himself. Hey, Newsy, you should know what he picked that option, right? Answer then. As you may have guessed already, Shinji is no traitor. He never even attacked us. He was simply put, too good for this world. All he wanted to do was protect us. Oh, wait, if he truly wanted to protect us, then why did he attack me? When I met him in the power room, he ran up to me with a really scary face. I don't know the exact rundown of what happened because I was knocked out. That was probably to protect Yuki from harm.
What the heck does that mean?
When I knocked myself out, the power room wasn't in such a mess as right now. Even if Shinji broke the machine parts to cause a fire, the walls and floor should have stayed fine. Perhaps part of the power room came crashing down at that moment, and Shinji left at Yuki in order to save him from the debris. What kind of nonsense is that? Did you see it happen or something? The walls and foundation for the power room were a bit old to begin with. It wouldn't have surprised me if it had broken down even earlier.
Shinji was buried under debris when I arrived at the power room. If Shinji ran over to Yuki and got buried under that debris afterwards, that means...
No, that shouldn't be it. He did get buried under those pile of rocks, but it was because he crashed into the wall and... I know that you don't want to admit this, Yuki, but as a person who heard his last words, I can guarantee this. Shinji would never try to attack you. It would be near impossible to find someone as trustworthy as him.
I think you have the right to say that, Nikkei Yomiuri.
Nikkei!
I'm mispronouncing your name on purpose.
You're right. After all, Shinji did die in the end, because of me. But all I did was to set up the stage. The one who actually thought ill of Shinji and attacked him was Yuki, remember? So what was my misunderstanding? It was my fault?
Oh shit.
No, that can't be. I couldn't have done that.
That means that Mikado needs Yuki.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a pretty outstanding reason as to why that is. Set up some flags with the rumor about the traitor, act as if you got knocked out by Shinji Kasai, who gave you a gun. It's almost like you tried to mind control Normie Boy using situational flags.
But this all feels too forced. Even if Yuki was panicking, would he really mistake someone trying to save him as someone trying to kill him? And the timing of the walls of the power room coming down, it all feels too perfect.
Guess you still haven't realized it yet. This world is almost ready. If we Voids yearn for it, then whatever process it takes, fate will reward us with the result we wanted. That was all the more reason to make Yuki the Blackened before it was too late.
Because he doesn't want Mikado to win whatever Mikado's trying to do.
I wonder if... I mean, I may be speaking too much, that the inverse played true with Iroha, and that her pushing Sora off the top. She didn't truly have the full heart and intent to do it, and that caused the will of doing something that would cause Sora to survive.
Like, so they're trying to fabricate an artificial divine luck is what I'm assuming out of this.
But they're trying to bring Utsuro back. Specifically, that's the end goal, is to... Maybe
they're trying to, like, force Utsuro's digital consciousness into the real body of Yuki.
Possible,
which is why they need him to live, because if he dies, his brain gets messed up from dying.
Yeah.
Which would ruin the whole process.
Yeah.
And that's why Nikke wanted Yuki to die, so that the whole plan would be ruined.
But I'm a normie.
So why did Shinji commit suicide in the end?
He got stabbed by Yuki, buried under the rubble, and got his throat cut by Sora. If he was still alive after that, and took his own life, there would only be one reason he would do that. To save Yuki. To make him not the Blackened. That was why he took his own life.
But in the end, it was Sora that made the finishing blow on him. When I cut Shinji's throat using Nikke's hands, Shinji was still unconscious. If he got up only after everyone left the scene, then he would have never known that I'd interfered.
Yeah, because you had interfered with the plan, everything went wrong. Shinji should have died on the spot and never woke up. You'd have never had the chance to even think about saving Yuki. But how come? Only those with the same power would be able to change the result. Just what did I miss?
Then what's with the fire? If he wanted to die, why did he go through the hassle of causing a fire?
Perhaps the fire wasn't what Shinji Kasai originally intended. By the looks of those damaged machines, he tried damaging his body through bruises to kill himself. But our bodies are sturdier than you think. You can't die that easily from crashing your body into stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't the brightest one among us after all.
Then he could have just used those same glass shards to stab himself.
Hurting yourself using sharp weapons is harder than you might think. Why do you think they often use guns to kill themselves? Because all it takes for you to end yourself is just a little bit of force from the tip of your fingers. You here can confidently say that they are physically capable of killing themselves with sharp weapons.
Yeah, because it hurts like hell.
Seems like everything has been settled then. So to summarize it, Shinji went on a rampage trying to end his own life. When the machines broke down and the fire let loose, he decided to go down that route, eh? I don't know why I said ain't said it correctly.
Yeah, what?
He's Canadian now. Well, we can't confirm anything for sure since no one actually saw him killing himself. But by the looks of it, that looks to be the most probable theory. Big Bro killed himself just to save me? Why? Even I stabbed him.
I even stabbed him, but yeah.
Stabbed him. I trusted Nikke's words and suspected him as a traitor. Why?
Yuki. You! This is all your fault, Nikke Yomiuri.
And?
What's wrong with you? Why did you do this? What is your plan and why did you go this far with it? Why would you lie to us?
Let's just end the trial for now. I've got work to do. Hey, Monocro, start the voting.
Well, wait. Iroha? So, do we have to vote for Nikke? Shinji killed himself, but it was Nikke who planned everything. And what? Wait, is that not it? Who's the Blackened then? Oh my god.
Were you fucking asleep this whole time?
Oh my god. Iroha, you're so dumb.
I'm going to put you to sleep, child.
No, I get what happened. I got it, but do you? I mean, this case isn't your normal murder case, granted. And how about we go through everything once more just to explain it to Iroha?
Please, God, no, we've wasted enough time. Just don't.
Yes, please.
Kill me.
Oh my god. It's only for Iroha. Everyone else knows and is fine with everything like being the way that it is.
I want to retire.
She has been fully conscious and participating and asking questions this whole time.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, what? Who are we voting for then?
Oh, Iroha.
With Nikke telling us the truth, we finally matched every single puzzle piece. This is the end. Let us go over this whole case one final time so that Iroha understands it and knows who to vote for.
And we'll go ahead and go over this case one final time. Oh, next time.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Iroha, you special girl. I'm just glad that Nikke isn't dying.
I think it'd be funny if something happens that leads to him dying, though.
Because you know how I am with chaotic neutral characters.
Yeah.
Like he's doing this for a reason, and that's what matters to me. Because Utsuro is a blight upon humanity. If he were to get resurrected, shit would go south in the world more than it already has.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of ultimately to save the world, but also out of spite for Mikado.
I mean, there's 1% to say. In fact, there's actually 0%. It is just to spite Mikado.
I know, but by extension, it would also, I'm just saying.
Sure, we'll give him that.
He's not. I don't think he's evil. Is what I'm saying. Mikado is evil. Chaotic neutral can get really close to evil.
Chaotic evil can still face off against chaotic evil, and that's what it is. He truly does not care about us. He just wants to kill the guy that did something he disagrees with.
I don't care. He's still my son.
I know.